Hi everyone, I'm Christina and welcome to this fresh episode of Street Heaters. We have a lot of fast cars and fun stuff for you this week. From our studios here at Ace Electronics in Pittsburgh, it's time to heat it up. Street Heaters right here, right now on Fox Sports Net. It's time to burn.
Welcome to another episode of Street Heaters. This is your host, Kevin Popovich, and this week we've got something just a little different. Usually we're on the street. This week we're on the road to Charleston, West Virginia to join the good people from Mini Cooper, showing off the new Mini Cooper GP. They started in California, they're going to end up in Connecticut, and today we're on the road to go see what it's all about. Jump in, let's go for a ride. Jump in, let's go. All right, one of the highlights of Mini Takes the States is the car that you see behind me and the man standing next to me. This is Fireball Tim, and this is apparently the fastest Mini Cooper in the world.
Absolutely.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
All right, now we've heard a lot about the car. You're gonna take some time, give us a little bit of background about who you guys are, what you've done with the car, and then Hubie's gonna show us some of the technical specs, right?
Right, exactly.
All right, so how did you get started with this project?
Well, Mini USA came to us. My background, I designed movie cars, and they said they wanted to do something truly unique with the Mini platform. Since we all drove Minis, we felt it was a cohesive bond. It was something that we could certainly do. We came up together to do a Mini in a way that that you would never normally see a Mini.
Yeah, and that's what we're seeing as we look at the car. I mean, we've seen spoilers, we've seen nice wheels, we've seen some graphics, but we haven't seen anything like this. What was the impetus for the creative on this car?
Well, the thing is, what we do is fairly unique, and we try to apply movie car mindset into something that's something that's normally a road racer. And we decided to put a Mini on a drag strip. I thought it would be very unique, and we're going to grow from this point on.
All right, can we take a quick tour around and kind of give us the highlights of what you guys did?
Sure, absolutely. This is called the M600 flamethrower, and it will shoot flames, so you don't want to walk around the back side of it. But essentially the car is around 2,100 pounds. It's about 600 horsepower at this point. It's all turbo, whereas originally it was twin charged, turbo and supercharger. So on this next pass, we're actually taking it with Mini USA on this huge Mini Takes the States event, along with all the great new GPs. And we're taking it to Englishtown, and we're going to race it there, and we plan on breaking into the 10-second barrier.
Well, it's a hell of a car, and let's get Hubie to show us what's underneath.
Great, fantastic. This is Hubie Fu. He's head of performance and my partner for Fireball Racing.
Hubie, how are you today?
Great, great.
Hey, we've heard an awful lot about the car. We'd love to see what you've done to it.
Sure, well, this is pretty exciting. The car came about as a partnership between Fireball Racing and Mini USA, and the idea was to create a Mini that could be put in different venues to show off the flexibility of the chassis and the platform. So what we did here was we created a car that we're now using for drag racing, and what we did here was we created a situation where we have the 1.6 liter power plant that was originally in here. We did some slight modifications to bump up the power a little bit.
Yeah, most of the things here do not look like they are dealer optional.
No, this is one of those things where you bring this to the dealer, he's going to have a heart attack. I mean, we did some modifications. It's a full turbocharged motor now. We took off the factory supercharger, but it makes almost 600 horsepower now.
So that would void the warranty.
It sure would, But actually, we were sort of space limited, but the idea was, to take advantage of what was in here to design and really enhance it and work around it. So we had to get a little creative with the piping and finding the little nooks and crannies to fit the front mount intercooler and the bigger plenum and the turbo, but it all fits in such a nice, great package that it almost looks factory.
Yeah, almost. Except for the really huge pipe sticking out of it.
Sure, sure.
Okay, now this is what you did under the hood. What else have you done to the suspension, to the wheels, to the frame?
Well, the car is still basically unibody, so the idea was we really wanted not to take it so far that it'd be a dedicated dragster. So it has full road race suspension. I mean, this is one of those situations where if we took off the slicks, obviously this is front-wheel drive racing, so you got the big slicks up front and the skinnies in back. But if you put on a set of road race wheels and tires, I mean, you could take this to local autocross or any of those local events, and it'd be probably the world's quickest road race car.
Can we take a look on the inside?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Hubie, show us what's not inside.
Well, what's not inside, obviously, is the interior. We took out as much of what we call the normal creature comfort, amenity type things in there. Paneling is removed. Obviously, things under the dash, heater core, AC condenser, things like that. So we took out as much where we can lose some weight, obviously. You know, make it sort of a race type interior. I mean, obviously when you're racing, weight is a big factor. It's either you make more power or you lose some weight. So we kept obviously most of the interior intact. It has a 6-point cage. It's got a nitrous bottle in there and the fire extinguisher system obviously for safety. But pretty much, you know, other than the lightweight composite doors and the Lexan windows, this is pretty much what a factory Mini would look like when you pull out the interior.
Except for the big NOS tank in the front.
Except for the big NOS tank, sure.
Now tell me about the exhaust.
Well, it's a custom 3-inch exhaust we designed, obviously, to help the efficiency and get all the horsepower out of the motor.
Your neighbors are not going to like you.
No, not really, but...
Well, plenty of room for the groceries, a Frappuccino. Where's the radio?
We don't need a radio. We just want to hear the sound of the engine.
Nice. Stay tuned. We have more coming from Mini Takes the States and the infamous Fireball Tim coming up next.
Hi, I'm Peter.
And I'm Tracy.
And welcome to this week's 212 segment brought to you by Fox Chapel Marine. You know, Tracy, even though these Silvertons are made outside Atlantic City, it's no gamble when you buy a Silverton. The first thing you're going to notice about this style of boat in the Silverton line is the wide open airy feel. Large picturesque windows allow a lot of light so you don't get that closed in feeling when you're in a boat. Large couches, a full-size galley, refrigerator, freezer, 2-burner stove, again a deep bowl sink, Corian countertops, ultra leather interiors. Biggest difference between regular leather and ultra leather, these don't mind bathing suits. We are now on the bridge of the 33 Silverton Sport Bridge. All your controls are up here. Inboard boats have separate controls for your transmissions and your throttles. Makes it much easier to drive, easier to maneuver and handle boats this size. As you can see, you've got an expansive area for a lot of entertaining up on the bridge. Another distinct advantage of a bridge style boat is having a 360 view all around the boat while you're maneuvering out in the water. You're able to see any vessel that's up and around you. It makes it much easier coming into different ports and marinas and just gives you that big open feeling when you're out boating.
Well, that's it for this week's 212 segment.
Please feel free to check us out on the web at foxchapelmarine.com. I'm Peter.
And I'm Tracy, and we'll see you next week.
So as I mentioned before, I'm Fireball Tim. I design movie cars. I've done about 50 films, everything from Jurassic Park to Batman to a lot of different things. And inside our trailer here is kind of a show trailer, so I come in and I show a couple of cars I've done. Here's one for Son of the Mask, which was pretty cool. Had a good time with that. Here's one from Escape from LA. Here's a whole list of cars that we've done. I'm pretty proud of this one specifically. This is actually my personal ride. This is the Mach 3 Mini Cooper. Pretty awesome car. And Gone in 60 Seconds. I've done several cars for Monster Garage, which is pretty proud of. This is the Flying Car, all season finale cars. And over on this side, we're kind of proud because we're launching the first ever automotive attraction. It's called the Fireball Studio Shop. So you get a chance to learn about tuning your cars and hanging out and having a good time. And the rest of it's kind of a mess. I'd love to show you, but we got limited editions. We got all kinds of mini stuff happening, and we're having a blast.
Well, thanks for the tour of the trailer. More than I can say about any of these vehicles is damn things are very creative and innovative, and we look forward to seeing more of your work.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Right? Make sure you check it out, fireballed.com. All right, now the main reason we came to Mini Takes the States in Charleston, West Virginia is to check out this car. It's the new Mini Cooper GP. Now, what can you tell us about the GP that most people don't know right out of the gate?
It's all about what's under the hood. And with this car, it's no exceptions. It's got 150 mile an hour top speed. It produces 214 horsepower. And the way that it does that is it has an uprated supercharger with a smaller diameter pulley. It has colder firing plugs. It has higher flow fuel injectors. So all in all, there's been a lot of modifications under the hood for this special package that gets us to that 214 number.
So the special edition really is a special edition. If you want a GP, you've got to buy a GP.
Absolutely, and at $31,000 and only $415 that'll be available, it's going to be a real exclusive car.
All right, now some people may think that Charleston's sleepy. Not this morning. We got Minis to the left of us, Minis to the right of us, and all of them are heading on for the rest of the Mini Takes the Stage trip. My name's Kevin Popovich. You're watching Street Heaters. We'll be right back.
You know something, maniacs? This is Hulk Hogan, the greatest of all time. This is my main squeeze, Linda Hogan, and you're watching Street Heaters. So what you gonna do, brother, when the largest arms in the world, Linda Hogan with the biggest gimmicks in the world, and Street Heaters runs wild on you? What you gonna do, Street Heaters?
Hi, I'm Monica, and welcome to this week's Extreme Style segment brought to you by Extreme Car and Truck. Hi, we're back again this week with Tim. Tim, why don't you tell us a little bit about your rims that you have on this wonderful black beauty right here?
Well, Monica, here at Extreme Car and Truck, we offer a full line of wheels and tires, in some cases custom fit for the vehicle. This particular case, we have 24-inch Giovanni wheels sitting on the Pirelli tires. If you visit our website, extremetruck.net, you can click on the Vizio link. It allows you to look at the wheels and tires on your vehicle online before you even come into the store. When you're ready to purchase the wheels, stop in. We have a vast selection of even more wheels in the store. And even in some cases, we can get you the wheels and tires mounted on your car the very same day.
Now, as we can see, Tim, the outside of this car is hot. Tell me a little bit about the inside, please.
Well, Monica, on the inside of this car, we got a lot going on. Full custom two-tone interior, leather, black suede, full Eclipse audio, video, navigation. There's multiple TVs inside the vehicle. There's quite a bit going on the inside here. In this particular vehicle, we actually did screens. We did a headrest, we did the sun visors, we have a flip down in the middle of the back headliner. We actually have a 7-inch screen in the dash as well.
Oh my gosh, you could basically put a TV anywhere in this?
Yeah, for the most part, the only place that we don't have any video yet, but we are working on it, is the trunk of this car.
Really? Tell me about the trunk.
Monica, in this particular vehicle, we did a full fiberglass enclosure, fiberglass molded amp racks. The whole trunk is completely done top to bottom in JL audio. We did two 12-inch subs, two JL amps. There's quite a bit going on in the back of this car as well.
Okay, Tim, so we know that the back of this ride is hot. Can you tell me a little bit more about the front of it?
Monica, we did a ton of stuff to the front and to the exterior of this vehicle. We shaved the emblems, custom no emblems on this vehicle right now. The full E&G Classic grille, smoked out all the lights on the outside of this car. This car, inside and out, is just off the hook.
Wow, this car is amazing. Tim, is there anything you guys don't do?
Monica, here at Extreme Car and Truck, we will take a base model vehicle and we will do anything that you want to do to the vehicle. Whether it's wheels, tires, tint, audio, video, you come to us if you need something taken care of.
I will be there then. I will be at Extreme. Okay guys, that's it for this week. Don't forget to visit us online at www.extremetruck.net. Bye-bye.
It's time to burn. It's time to burn. It's time to burn. It's time to burn.
Welcome to this week's 60 Seconds with Scion, brought to you by North Hills Toyota Scion. Let's check out this week's ride.
Hey everybody, my name's Rob, and this is how I hooked up my Scion. This is an 05 TC Release Series 1.0. You got the RS1 grille, the BRD fog lights with the yellow overlay, Enkai rims with Nitto NT555 tires. In there we have the Pioneer AVEC D1 DVD nav system. I also have the Infinity dual voice coil over 10-inch subwoofer with a false floor. I also have the TRD exhaust and smoke taillights. That's how I hooked up my ride.
All right, everyone, that's it for this week's 60 Seconds with Scion, brought to you by North Hills Toyota Scion. Well, there's no doubt about it, you get it all at North Hills Toyota Scion. Don't forget to check us out at scionofpittsburgh.com. I'm DJ, and I'll see you guys next week.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kristen. I'm with my boy Raheem at Ace Electronics in Pittsburgh. Now tell me a little bit about your bike here, Raheem.
It's a Suzuki Gixxer 1300 Hayabusa. You know, I got candy paint with silver flakes. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like this paint though. Paint job, it's pretty hot, it's pretty hot. Now tell me, since the weather's getting warmer, who do you tend to ride with?
I pretty much ride with, you know, my friends, people I'm comfortable with, you know, pretty much anybody I know.
And me, right?
Of course.
Yeah, okay. Now tell me, what's so special about this bike compared to other bikes in Pittsburgh?
Well, it has all chrome, all the metal was dipped in chrome, and you don't pretty much see too many Hayabusas dipped in chrome like this one.
Right. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you for your time.
Come down to Ace Electronics, it's all at Street Heaters right now.
Hey everyone, that's it for today. Thanks so much for joining us this week. I can't wait to see you guys again, same place, same time next week. I'm rolling out of here, but before I do, I just want to remind you to check out streetheaters.com. Lots of great stuff online. I'm taking one of these rides from Ace Electronics home with me tonight. See you on the streets.
Sweet little girl.